And my yeah. Let the countdown begins. Hello, friends. Welcome back to the Sport Week and the Sports Breakdown YouTube channel. So this is me, Rhythm, joining you live here, and also you have Baji here right now with us. So, hello, Baji. First of all, how's the work going right now? How are you?
No, it's all good. It's all good. Sort of good game of cricket today, and it's made the table very spicy with a Punjab victory. Gujarat were running away with it. As a Lucknow fan, I think you'll be very happy because there's a chance that you might get the top spot. But yeah, very impressed with Punjab. Professional performance from ball one to the last ball of the innings, and they chased it down with nearly 16 overs. So very very convincing victory for Punjab Kings today.
Yeah. So let's come on with full first of all the playing 11 of both the teams. Yeah, Gujarat Titans and wait a bit, Punjab Kings. So today we got to see a perfect change right now. Not perfect, I would say. We got to see Bairstow opening today in place of Mayank Agarwal. So right now, do you see today we got to see Bairstow getting flopped again? So right now, do you see Bairstow getting dropped and making way for another new foreign player or anyone else right now due to his lack of form?
No, I'd stick to that. I think they made the right decision dropping Mayank to 4 or 5. Depending on when Shikhar Dhawan gets out, that's when Shikhar Dhawan gets out. The player that replaces Shikhar Dhawan in the lineup would be Mayank. If Bairstow fired today, it wouldn't have been a problem. But Bairstow getting out and then Barnaker coming in, I think that was the right thing. We've been calling for this for ages. They need an anchor in the innings, and the anchor has to be Mayank Agarwal. You have to keep Shikhar up top, so I think they made the correct choice, and I would stick with Bairstow because obviously he's a pedigree player, and it's only a matter of time when he gets form and maybe gets into form from now on. You won't see a problem. So I think Punjab made the right choices, and I think Gujarat also did the right thing, although they lost the game by batting first. We know that they're good in the chase. However, we wanted
Yeah,
to see if they could bat first, set up a score, and then defend it. And the answer was categorical that they can't do that. So for the Gujarat to win a game, they are actually a chasing team. So I think that's the big difference.
yeah. So right now, again we are starting from the Gujarat Titans batting as you said. So right now we can see in the opening, sir, literally Shubman Gill. This man, he was going good in the first half of this IPL, but right now in the bottom half, he's not being able to show his true class and true form right now. So what do you think Shubman Gill should do to get back his original form that we have seen before?
Now Shubman will fire out. Shubman will fire is again another quality player. I do like the Shubman and Saha opening the batting. I think that's a really good mix for them.
Hmm.
Today was a day when they faced Arshdeep at the start. They faced
Yeah,
Rabada, and then Rishi Dhawan in the middle, and Sandeep. Sandeep bowled really well today. So again today, I think the decision to bat first backfired on them. I think yeah, they are a chasing team, but they are comfortable because they have the 16 points. They can now chop and change their players, knowing that they probably one more victory and then they will be finishing in the top two. So I think Gujarat were fine. It's nothing really to worry about for them. The problem will be in the playoffs. If they lose the toss and have to bat first, I think they will be up against it because I think they are basically built as a chasing team and they don't have that firepower like Punjab have, like Rajasthan have. And I think that's the big issue between the two teams.
yeah. Also coming again to number three, to the man who actually saved Gujarat Titans. Shai Sudarshan. This man today he has scored his first 50 of the India Premier League as well as his career. So what's your take on Shai Sudarshan today?
Oh, he was really brilliant. Again today he managed to manage the innings really well and didn't give too many chances away. And again, he was able to, he was just running out of players on the other side, and I think that's another big problem for Gujarat is the lack of batting depth that they have. It's all right for Tawatia and Rashid to, come in and having to score, 15 or 20 of, 9 or 10 balls. But when they have to stay in and stick it out to make sure that they bat the whole 20, it's a different game. And I think that's the problem with Gujarat. If the top three fail early, they haven't got the batting depth. And same as Lucknow now. I think what Lucknow have done well is that they've able to find Deepak Hooda in the third position. But if they would lose the couple of their top wickets early on, these two teams don't have the depth in the batting at the bottom, which will mean that they will struggle.
Yeah. Also, yeah, we have here Pawan and Sudhanshu joining us today. So coming right back right now to Pawan. So Pawan, and this is a little bit. I will say this is a big question from me. So right now, why Abhishek, sorry, Manohar, who has been performing decent in the whole tournament, why has he been dropped actually? He's
Yeah, it's a
actually this is
mystery.
a
Yeah,
huh?
I mean it's a mystery because I think Sai Sudarshan came in for I think a
Vijay
goal if I'm not mistaken for one match. So I really don't know how Manohar was dropped because I think he was performing well. I mean even though he may be getting those 25, 30, I think those are a bit underrated I would say. And Manohar is definitely for the future for Gujarat. So I think yeah, it's surprising but see Sai Sudarshan also proved us justice today. He performed very well. So I mean, it's very difficult right now to be choosing between Manohar and Sai Sudarshan because Sai Sudarshan also performed well today, and you cannot drop a Rahul Tewatia or any of these players right now. But Pradeep Sangwan was very poor, and we'll be talking about that in the second innings. I think this Yash Dayal should be brought back hopefully because I think that guy is not consistent. Sangwan he may be doing well for one innings. I mean bowled well for one game, but he's not a consistent bowler, and we've seen in so many franchises also about Sangwan. So big issue for Gujarat Titans. And first of all, I don't know why Gujarat Titans took this risk and batted first. If they got 18 points, if they got one more victory, and if they try this, okay, I understood. If they completely 100% went to the playoffs, if they are confirmed as of now, then I'm fine with it. But I don't know with 16 points, why are they taking this risk? I mean, Hardik Pandya today, it was just
I
unnecessary.
think they could, Pavan. I think they could afford to take the risk today because they thought, it's worth them trying this out. And again, as I say, they've mixed and matched some of their players. The couple of bowlers, Yash Dial and Sangwan. That's one or the other. And then Sai Darshan or Abhinav Manor. That's one
Mm,
option that they have. So I think they can afford to do it because they got 16 points. They know another one victory out of 3 games. They'll be able to,
yeah, but
finish in the
don't you
top two.
think? Don't you think, Paji, that after getting the 18 points, they could have done this in any of the other three matches? They could have secured the playoffs first of all, and then try
Yeah,
to take
yes and
risk.
no. Yes and no. The thing is, they want to give these players a bit of an opportunity and they also want to test themselves. So the fact is, if you get in the comfort zone and the game doesn't mean anything, you need that bit of intensity. So the reason now it isn't quite there. So they were playing with a bit of pressure to win that game. And had they won the game, they would have a bit more options. But the problem is, you can see where the problems are. Yash Dial and Sagwan. Those
Mm,
are the bowlers that the other batting team will think. And Manor and Sudarshan, that's a couple of areas where if they lose a couple of wickets like Gill, Saha, and Miller,
yes.
then they'll have some real problems. So, but again, as I said before, they've been lucky with the tosses and batting second because they are built to chase. They are built to set. A player like Miller, give him a target, he goes for the target. Without a target, he's half the player. We've seen him with Rajasthan. We saw him with Punjab Kings. In his chase, he's brilliant, but setting the target, he eats up too many balls. So I think it's worth them going with that risk, knowing that they only have to have one victory out the remaining 3 fixtures. And also for us as fans, making the IPL interesting because now Punjab are suddenly into the mix. Delhi, if they win their next game, is in the mix. If Punjab then beat
Yeah.
Rajasthan on Saturday, the top four is going to be completely wide open.
Hmm.
Also, just adding on, like another thing that could be the probable reason was because in the reverse, this is a reverse fixture match. So, like in the previous fixture, it was Gujarat who was chasing and they won chasing. So they probably might have seen that it's the same opponent and probably try, setting up a target against the same opponent and try defending it once.
Yeah, brilliant point. Brilliant
Yeah.
point. And again, this
Yeah.
is what I've been calling for years in the IPL. Is what you should have is you should have the first half in the first half of the IPL when each team has played each other team. The team that wins the toss in the first match, the opponent, if they play the same opponent, they should be able to decide whether to bat the ball, and that will spice up the IPL. I think that's what they probably need to do. Otherwise, it's getting boring now that one
Hmm.
team wins the toss and then wins the toss again. Two matches
True.
wins two tosses. They have the best of the conditions. I think should be better is like if Gujarat played Punjab in the first game and Punjab won the toss, in the second game automatically Gujarat have the toss, and then you will see which is the best team. I think that would be a much fairer system than what we have now.
Also, right now, another thing to go, Chitanshu. Right now, dear, Gujarat Titans have tried three bowlers. I was Nalkande, then Yash Nayal, and also right now Pradeep Sangwan. So, who has actually impressed you the most, and who should be actually in the Gujarat Titans playing 11?
I mean, Nalkande, I think, was tried for one or two matches in the beginning, and he took a couple of wickets. I don't remember which team it was against, but he took a few wickets, but he was expensive as well at the same time. Whereas Yash Dayal, I think he proved decent. He has decent pace, and he was comparatively consistent. Whereas Sangwan, we have seen that he has played two matches after a long time. Like he has had a long break. Like he has a couple of injuries in 2019, and he has made a comeback. Similar to Rishi Dhawan, like even Rishi Dhawan is coming back after an injury. So I mean, it's harsh to say that he's completely out of form or completely inconsistent, but you need to
Yeah.
give a bigger sample space, I feel. I mean, like, it's just two games. And Gujarat, I feel, is in a pretty decent position right now to try out their bench strength. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Can you, like,
I
whoever is
think they
sharing
should.
the screen?
I think they should give a chance to. Yeah, sorry to
Yeah, yeah, I'm
interrupt,
saying whoever is
Rajat. I
sharing
think
the
they should give a
screen,
chance to Sai Sudarshan.
if
Sorry,
you can just
Sai
share
Kishnor,
the remaining
Sai
fixtures.
Kishnor or Jayant Yadav for one match at least before the group stages end.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah,
with that, Pavan. I think they should give Giant Dial, but I think Yash Dial is the guy for me in the matches. I think they will go with
See,
Yash Dial
yeah,
because he offers you the control.
yeah, yeah. Like Punjab Kings did a change by dropping Vaibhav Arora and picking Sandeep Sharma because you need one economical bowler. So I think that in place of someone, Yash Dayal is far better because Yash Dayal is economical plus he picks consistently one wickets daily. And today also it's easy for it's comfortable for Shikhar Dhawan because Shikhar Dhawan as a previously he was in Delhi Capitals and someone was also in Delhi Capitals, so then they both knew each other and just smashing someone.
Krishna is right. Krishna, you are bang on there. It's familiarity. That and that's why the team are doing so good against the X teams because they're key players. They know how to play them. They've been training with them. I think that's a big plus for today. But as I say, from my point perspective as a bowler, I'd rather have Yash Dial in the team because I think he just
Hmm.
offers you a lot more than Sangwan. Sangwan had one good game, one bad game, and that's what you're going to get with these players. But I think when it comes to the finals,
True.
I think Gujarat
True.
will be found out. I think Lucknow will be found out because I think the more games that they play, teams will work out a good strategy for them.
Also, I mean,
Hi,
like,
Kishore.
if you're talking about the matchups, then even in that case, for SRH, Shikhar Dhawan and Rashid Khan played together. So in that case, even Rashid Khan should be dropped, right? According to that logic.
But Rashid, they have a quite a good record amongst each other. It isn't really one way track. Or Shikhar Dhawan knows how to play Rashid, but again, the chances of Rashid only having 4 overs is a bit different to having Sangwan in. I'm just talking on pure ability, and I've been more impressed with Yash Dial than I have been with Sangwan.
True, true. Yeah, even I agree with Paji and Sitanshu over there. I think Yash Dayal, I think he got 4 wickets in one match. He's been really impressive. Left arm seamers also have been really, really effective. I mean, more than Nalkande. Yeah, maybe Nalkande could have got at least 1 or 2 more chances, but still, I feel Yash Dayal has already proven in the IPL,
The
and I
only
think
thing for
he
Nalkande
deserves
that
more
went
chances.
against,
Unfortunately, I think he's having injury. He's having injury right now. He was not match fit. That's why he was not playing. But I think Hardik said, I think most likely the next match he'll be playing. So
the
hopefully he'll be
problem
fit.
the
And
problem
I
for
think
Nalkande is that he's not able to make a spot in the 11 because there are already multiple right arm pacers in the squad who are way more experienced than him. You have
Yeah,
Mohammad
but
Shami.
Pawan, what do you think? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you have Mohammad Shami,
also
you
we
have
have
Lockie
this
Ferguson.
Bollywood Wala joining us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no, I was
Yeah,
saying
Pawan,
we have.
what do you think that if Gujarat Titans will be more dangerous if I think for me for dropping Alzari Joseph and bring Noor Ahmed for one matches. What do you think?
What could you repeat it? I couldn't hear.
Gujarat
Bring
Titans
in Noor
can do
Ahmed
by
for
Noor
Jari
Ahmed
Joseph.
and drop Alzari Joseph for one match. I think they will be more dangerous than Noor Ahmed is a quality spinner.
Oh no, you were talking about the overseas. Okay, I mean Noor Ahmed could be tested, but I would rather bring in Indian spinner right now. No, I think it's better if they test either a Sai Sudarshan or Jayant Yadav and leave out. I mean, you cannot leave out Rahul Tewatia, but I think you have to. I mean, once they qualify, if they have the 18 points, I just like to see either a Jayant Yadav or a Sai Kishnor in the team. It doesn't matter even if a fast ball has been dropped for a spinner. I just would like for them to be tested. Who knows if they can make impact? And perhaps, yeah, I think they could take a risk perhaps and bring in a Noor Ahmed perhaps, or even Noor Ahmed for Lockie Ferguson or Alzari Joseph. I think either one of them can be dropped. Most likely Joseph for Noor Ahmed, and just see how Rashid Khan and Noor Ahmed do together. But first of all, I just would like Gujarat Titans to qualify first of all, 100% certain qualification. After that, try to experiment with the team.
But would you have Noor Ahmed first or would you go with a Mohammad Nabi? I think Mohammad Nabi is also in the squad, right?
Mohammad Nabi is KKR. Is in KKR.
So you can.
Nabi is in KKR.
No, so I mean,
Yeah,
Noor
yeah.
Ahmed can be dropped for Alzari Joseph, perhaps. Well, I mean, first of all, though, they have to qualify. I mean, 100% qualify. That's what I'm saying, and then try to make those risks. Just win that one match, and then try to experiment with the game team. Just give others a chance from the bench. That's what I would say. And I think Aryanos has joined us. Yes, very happy right today with Livingstone's performance and overall performance. Huh?
Is it Aryan
I
or
can't
Ayush?
hear. What happened over there? What happened over there? I
Yeah, is
couldn't
it
hear anything.
who is that? Aryan or
It's Ayush, I
Ayush?
guess.
Same question.
अगर पंजाब जीता तो कौन
No,
आएगा?
no, no.
गेस
It's
करो, गेस
Aryan. It's
करो, गेस करो,
Aryan.
गेस
Who is
करो.
that?
It's
हाँ, सही जवाब. Right answer. Yeah. Happy but not satisfied. I'll say happy but can't be satisfied with one win at this stage. Oh, yes, we won, but gonna look forward now. Can't be too happy with this. Happy, yes, but let's carry on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, still a concern for Punjab. They are still in need of openers. Bairstow today also failed.
No, I think this is his first inning, man. Opening the inning. So yeah, only one chance. I think he'll open in the next 4 games. So he'll come good in one of those, I'm sure. So yeah. And I think it was very, very courageous. I think Pawan remembers. I only talked yesterday on the show about the move of Johnny going up, right? And it was very very courageous of Mayank to do it. It's not easy at all to give up your position like that. But hats off to him. Bold decision.
And where to say Mayank Agarwal batting is Johnny Batist's opening right now.
I think if Shikhar gets out at any stage of the match, the simple theory is Mayank comes in because I think both have taken the role of anchoring the innings. So yeah.
The Banuka had two downs
Yeah,
here.
I do agree with him.
No.
No, they
Baluka
are
and Liam Livingstone don't change. They don't change at all in the batting order.
The other one is Banuka
yeah,
is
true,
literally
true.
see Mayank is coming at one down. The Banuka he used to bat at one down right now. He's batting at one down. So right now what Banuka at four and Livingston at five.
Bhanuka is comfortable in both number 3 position as well as number 5 position because we saw last year Sri Lanka World Cup for Sri Lanka he batted at number 5 and scored much good runs
Yeah,
also.
he was brought at number 5, number 6, and I think the Australian game, I think he scored 34 something. If I'm not mistaken, he scored 34 of 22 or something against Australia in that match. So I mean, he can bat anyway. I mean, open number 3, but it depends on the
But
situation. I think
you know
it's good if you can see Banuk in the
what
power play
ability
itself.
he
He could
has.
be very impactful.
There are very few players in the tournament who can play at a strike rate of close to 200 in the middle overs, and who can take the pressure of Shikhar because you need someone to keep getting that boundary and keep in check with the run rate. I think Bhanuka Rajapaksa plays that role really well, and
Hmm.
yeah, and also he neutralizes any leg spinner. For example, next match I think Bhanuka will place Chahal well because he's Asian and he plays spin well. So I think he'll play Chahal and Ashwin really well come the next game. So that is the advantage of him.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's according to the situation. That's a situation of the match. Now today it was
Yeah,
just a low target of 144, right? And then
yeah.
I mean Shikhar Dhawan and Bhanuka, they had a very good partnership against CSK as well. So I think to accelerate the game, I think it was the right choice for them to bring in a Bhanuka because anyways Johnny Bairstow was sort of playing like a I mean, I don't want to disrespect Mayank, but I think both of them play that anchor role. Sorry, that anchor role. So they just needed those two explosive batsmen just to help the game. And I think I think Mayank did the right decision today. But for the next match, if it's another situation where they chase a 180 or something, then perhaps Mayank can come one down.
Yeah, that again depends on the situation.
It's according to the matchup.
Yeah.
It's according to the match situation.
And I
And
want to
also
get
right now
all others thoughts. I want to get. I think I forgot your name, buddy. The one with the above Krishna. So what's your name, buddy? Sorry, I forgot.
Sitanshu.
Sitanshu, yeah, Sitanshu, have you found that ball? I'm looking for that ball which Livingston hit, but I'm not able to find it. Has it landed in your home by any chance? If you find it, let me. Your
Then
thoughts on your
it
thoughts
went
on
it went above. I saw it flying above my house, so maybe I think it might be in Pawan's house.
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
a good swing
monstrous
from
hit, man,
Livingston. Yeah.
monstrous hit. That was a monster. Can anyone
So
beat this record?
Shami is a
Yeah.
second bowler, right? After Daniel Sams,
Uh,
28 runs, Shami.
I think so. Yes. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Also right now coming to another player performance. So literally this
I
man
think
is
it's the
now
biggest
disappointing
six.
us. Yeah.
I think it's the biggest six in the IPL so far. Yeah,
Ah,
I think
Oh
so. The
yeah. Oh,
170
and
meter.
who do you think
In this
you can beat
IPL.
that? Can anyone beat that this season
In this
or the
IPL. In this IPL.
yeah.
It's
This
the
IPL is
longest
Huh?
in this IPL, not overall.
yeah longest in this
longest
It's
IPL.
the
under the
longest in this IPL, not the entire
But
IPL.
Oh,
even
okay.
in history, it must be in top five. even in the history of IPL, longest.
No, not in top. Like distance wise, distance wise,
I
it
don't
might be in
know why
top
a
five,
thought
but
of Mukesh Ambani is joining us.
Huh?
it is
Who are
that
you
Long.
account is
anyway?
joining to see a plastic fan of MI turn into an LSG fan.
What? Arre, man,
Mukesh
I'm
Ambani
serious.
has joined.
I'm
Okay,
still in Mumbai,
anyways.
man. I'm still in Mumbai. Yeah, even
Yeah,
Lionel
yeah.
Livingstone
See,
already had a record of 122 meter six. Right now, looking at the Google, 122 meter six, yeah, already done before that.
yeah, so like when he hit that 170 meters, so even I had gone to Google to check the list of longest sixes in IPL. So to my surprise, there's a tie in the number one spot for 124 meters six.
Huh.
Okay. One of them is pretty obvious, which is Albi Morkel.
Yeah,
Any
yeah.
guesses who the second person is actually?
Sanju
Any
Samson.
guesses? No. Uh,
Basically.
Ritam,
Yeah,
any guess who is the longest six in IPL so far is 124 meters and it's by two players.
Yeah.
One is Albi Morkel.
Okay.
Guess the other
Yeah.
one.
Chris
Yeah.
Gayle,
No.
Chris
I
Gayle.
mean,
Rohit,
I just checked it on Google. I'm not.
Who?
I can't be really sure
Makalam.
about the
Is
stats,
it
but
Makalam?
Afridi,
no.
Afridi, Rohit, anyone? Pollard.
Is it Makalam?
Another hint.
I don't
It's
know.
not a batsman.
Not a
I
batsman.
don't know.
Venkating. Venkating.
No.
What? Are yeah, not. Okay.
All rounder, no? Is it all rounder?
Sunil Narine. Sunil Narine.
It's an Indian.
Oh, oh,
Oh, okay,
oh
okay.
my
Oh
God.
shit. Oh shit. How I can forget? It's Praveen Kumar. It's Praveen Kumar. Yeah, 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 yeah. He hit it.
Acha,
Oh,
He
I
hit
got
it
it.
against Mumbai at Wankhede.
He played for Gujarat Lions, sir.
No,
hmm.
Punjab. He was
Punjab,
playing for
Punjab.
us.
Kings 11 Punjab.
Yeah. So
Again, it
tomorrow,
involves our team only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
tomorrow who's going to win? I am saying CSK.
RCB.
RCB.
Hmm.
Pavan, your pick.
Yeah, tomorrow
CSK.
CSK versus RCB, Southern Derby.
Who's going to win? I'm
Oh
asking a
man.
prediction.
Oh man, tomorrow, man. I don't know what to say. Bo, if RCB win, they go
Is
with
power
12
tough?
points. If CSK win, they go
I
with
I
12
want
CSK,
points.
CSK
RCB.
to win. I
It's
want
total
CSK to win,
chaos. It's
please.
total chaos for the table tomorrow. If either the two teams win.
Hey, pull the table. Hey, pull the table. I want to see the table.
Who is sharing a screen?
Pavan, share the table.
Yeah, we
Sitanshu,
will
you
check
support
it.
RCB? I think if I'm not mistaken.
CSK.
CSK.
I-
CSK.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
CSK have 6 points. Is it? I have to refresh it.
अरे भाई
CSK
table
has
खोल ना.
Sorry.
CSK
Yeah.
has 6 points in 9 matches, and I think KKR has 8 points in 10 matches,
10 matches. Yeah.
and Delhi has
RCB
10
have 10
in
points. They're
nine,
6.
I think.
Delhi
They're
has
6.
Delhi
6
has
Eight.
minus.
eight
Delhi has
eight in
eight or
10.
8 in 9.
Eight
8 in
in
10. Okay.
8 in 9. So
Delhi
they
has
got
8 in 9. Yeah, Delhi has
yeah.
8 in 9. Yeah, exactly.
So two games which we can look
Yeah.
forward to. Delhi Hyderabad playing tomorrow. Rajasthan. Oh sorry, RCB and CSK are playing.
Both the
Then
matches
Punjab
will
and
be
Rajasthan
crucial.
are playing.
The SRH and DC and the.
Yeah, Punjab and Rajasthan play Saturday afternoon.
Hmm.
Wait, Punjab and Rajasthan have a head-to-head
Yeah,
remaining.
I think
Yeah,
Rajasthan's losing some momentum.
Okay. So that will
yeah.
be a
I think
crucial one.
Rajasthan is losing momentum though. In my opinion, I feel Rajasthan is losing some momentum after those two
And I think
losses.
I think the way we have won today, I think we have actually gained some confidence from this win. If if nothing else,
Hmm.
that's nothing.
True. I agree.
I mean, in the top four, if you see, like out of the top four, only Lucknow is the one who has a winning record in the in the last match.
Yeah,
Other than that, like all the other top four teams have faced a defeat from a lower uh, place
yeah,
team.
yeah. And
Like
if you look at the lower
Rajasthan,
half, if you look at
Rajasthan lost to
lower,
Mumbai.
yeah,
Rajasthan lost to Mumbai. Sunrisers lost to CSK, and again Rajasthan lost to KKR as well.
yeah, yeah.
True.
So bottom teams have certainly
Yeah.
woken up somehow, and top teams are losing. That's interesting.
So yeah, that's what I told at the beginning. Also, this IPL is going to be a very close contest since it is a 10 team. This thing, it's a 10-way thing. So I'm pretty sure, like even if you see right now, look at the points table. I'm pretty sure that out of four spots for the playoffs, I think two of them will be up for grabs based on the net run rate.
Yeah, exactly. And for two spots,
Hmm.
I see CSK, let's say KKR, Punjab, Rajasthan, sorry, Bangalore, Hyderabad, five teams, na, for two spots, including Rajasthan six.
Playoffs. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
See, I think it is safe to say that MI
yeah,
is even
KKR,
mathematically it's
CSK. I think
done
from
for MI.
yeah.
fifth
MI
to
is
ninth.
done. CSK is still alive. Yeah,
Pawan, can you like pull on the table one,
Yeah.
the points table? Yeah, I mean,
The
yeah,
Yeah.
league.
Sure.
the points table and the remaining fixtures if possible.
yeah. These are the
Wait.
remaining fixtures which you see on your
Give me
screen.
a sec.
Oh, it went away. It went away.
Yeah,
Wait, Pawan, we have a photo on WhatsApp. Just share that.
yeah, just
That's
share
the
that.
new.
Na? Yeah, I mean, the only difference is today's match and that we know the current status. Like Gujarat is still on top and
Ayush
just
want to
Punjab and
join. Ritam, Ayush want to join.
Man, Pawan can permit it.
Wait, wait, wait. Give me a second. I'm checking the table. Trying to share the table. That's why I
Wait,
couldn't.
I'll share the remaining fixture photo with you. Abhi kahan
yeah, there was one image. I think it was the points table, and at the side there was a
होने
remaining
वाला
fixture.
कलेश बेता पूरी.
Who's this? Ayush? Abbe bhai.
Guys, I think I'll head off. It's too many people, so you guys can do.
uh,
पिता हारी है
oh, ठीक है, Ayush. Let
बड़ी
okay,
मारी.
okay, okay. I have the hosting experience from my channel, so I'll take over the channel. Pawan,
Man,
just
Aryan,
that you are,
congratulations,
when
man. Punjab didn't choke.
when I say change screen, just change screen. So yeah, Shitanshu, you can continue your point, which you wanted to say about the table.
Yeah. Wait 1 second. Yeah. So the point that I was making was right now we see that Sunrisers, Punjab, and RCB. These three are on 10 points already,
Hmm.
and at least I'm
Yeah,
expecting two of them to cross 12 for sure.
yeah,
At
yeah,
any case, because all of them have at least four matches remaining.
yeah,
So at least one they'll win out of those four.
yeah.
And for Sunrisers, it is five matches remaining. So
Hmm.
I'm assuming at least one or two matches they're winning. So the 12 ka mark is crossed, obviously.
Huh.
So even mathematically, right now, if you see, Mumbai's chances are gone because Mumbai has five remaining and they have to win five and then they'll end up on 12. So Mumbai's chances are gone completely this time.
No,
Huh.
no, but before the Livingston over na against Shami, I was still fearing PBKS will lose, knowing their track record. I still thought they will lose. That to Livingston smashed Shami. Aryan, you will agree. Even you wouldn't have been totally confident.
In what?
You wouldn't have been confident that PBKS will win before he's.
No, I was confident. I was confident. I knew what Livingston has come to do.
No, but
The
but
only
also it
reason,
is Punjab, na, so you can never be sure.
yeah, but I think if you see five wins in which they have won, if Shikhar is there, he's remained not out in two of those. So if Shikhar
Man,
is there,
but
he'll wake up. So
let
yeah,
me tell you something. If Gujarat ends up winning this tournament, na, not to take any credit away from them, but they will be the luckiest winners. They will be the
obviously,
luckiest
beginners
winners.
are,
I was analyzing their matches. Out, they have won how many? 8 matches they have won.
huh,
Out of
five
which
Exactly.
chasing,
4 to 5
five
have
chasing.
been just sheer luck. Sheer luck.
Yeah, yeah.
You beat CSK,
Exactly.
Punjab.
Exactly.
Okay. Uh,
Uh,
what else?
SRH.
SRH,
SRH,
SRH.
SRH.
SRH. See, you can't say totally luck because they did, but yeah,
No, it
Punjab to was sheer luck for
yeah.
sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Who else? Even against I don't know. And the thing with their
See,
bowlers,
see, Punjab and Hyderabad teams were the ones where the captain miscalculated their bowlers, and
no
they put
man,
in.
no, not in Punjab. To your bowler gave the overthrow. Punjab, you guys had won. Like you, if you how much did see? Listen, if Odin can't defend 12 in 2 overs, that is not the captain's fault. Nah.
Yeah, yeah,
ठीक है,
12
that
and 2
is
balls.
12 and 2 balls, sorry. That is not the captain's fault. That is just Odin Smith and the overthrow. I mean, I'm telling you now, Punjab does this every time. They have this one match where I think last year it was somebody does something so silly. Last year it was Chris Jordan running like this and
uh,
not getting a single, and then the two super
No,
overs.
not running like that. It was like he didn't complete the run. Like he ran one
So that's
shot.
what I'm saying. So generally you run like this, na. He took I don't know, he was going through, I don't know what, he took a
he took
turn
a
and
U-turn for some reason. I think he
U-turn
saw a
and
board maybe.
this
And,
Jordan, and
but
then
I think I'm happy with this performance because everyone knows that this is the A plus game. That they couldn't have had a
yeah,
perfect game.
yeah, man. But see, Punjab is the best team in the IPL. If you look at
Looking at
players,
the talent, yes. Looking at talent wise, we are up there. Yeah, yeah.
the best
That's
team. I don't on the paper there is no better team. No better team.
Yeah, this is the team. Yeah, this is the team which I found, and this team has only the best batting depth. Up to
Best batting,
you can say
yeah, best
six.
batting.
Jitesh Sharma also.
Yeah, best batting depth, best bowling also. Arshdeep, I'll say right now one of the most dependable bowlers in India at the death. Okay, I was seeing a stat today. He has been hit for the least number of sixes in this tournament.
uh,
I don't know if he got hit today or something.
yeah, yeah.
Rahul Chahar, Kagiso Rabada. Okay,
Mm.
Sandeep Sharma as a fourth
But
bowler.
the biggest wild card for Punjab was Rishi Dhawan because he literally tied them up,
Yeah,
taking
so if
Hardik
you
Pandya and then and he touched 132. I didn't expect Rishi Dhawan to touch 132 in this
exactly
IPL,
so
but he did.
if you look at weaklings, you
Yeah,
have only maybe Jitesh Sharma, but he's playing for Shah Rukh Khan, so he must be good.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
maybe Jitesh Sharma and maybe Rishi Dhawan and a
yeah.
bit of
And
Sandeep Sharma.
and you can say Sandy also. Sandy is 70-30.
Yeah, that's what
Depending
I'm
how
saying.
you use him.
Otherwise,
Depending how
just
you use Sandy.
look at the batting, look at the thing, and even Livingstone as a bowler,
Yeah.
is not bad. Today he got Miller out and all that. So I don't know how this team is not in a position to just qualify like Gujarat or Lucknow right now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
hope
but what
they,
has happened has happened. You can't change it. But what the last few days have done is everyone will agree the table has spiced up so much, and coming matches will be so
I'm
crucial.
telling you,
So yeah,
tomorrow if CSK wins, na, it will be it will be very interesting.
it will be. Oh, Ayush, you live in UK, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So by chance, लिविंगस्टन का बॉल तेरे यहाँ तो नहीं आया? मैंने बाकी से पूछ लिया.
हाँ हाँ, सामने ही है श्रीलंका से घूम के पवन भी आ गया अभी बॉल के साथ उसका पवन भी आ गया नहीं लिविंगस्टन का वो लिविंगस्टन आई थिंक इट इज हाउ मच वाज बेबी एबी 6 112 मीटर्स
वो तो इससे तो कम ही था.
112.
मुझे तो
पाँच
लगा था कि आई थॉट दैट दैट वाज मेजर्ड रॉन्गली हाउ कैन ही हिट सच अ बिग सीरीज लिविंगस्टन तो चलो आई रिमेंबर अबे तो हिट द सिक्स लिविंगस्टन
Pavan, if you are hearing, Pavan, remaining fixtures. Okay, thank you. So
Where is
these are.
Pawan, by the way?
I played the song na at the event.
Uh, I know. But which fixture are you guys most looking forward to out of the
It's
first four?
okay, just I can wait. Let me see. Wait, it is RCB Chennai. Okay, no. I'm saying RCB Chennai, Hyderabad, Bangalore.
Uh,
No, then it's Punjab, Rajasthan,
yeah,
Hyderabad,
See the
Bangalore.
the trickiest thing over here is Punjab's remaining fixtures are with teams which are all in the middle, in that middle, that
हाँ
बीच में जो झमेला हुआ हुआ है ना,
हाँ
like the
नहीं
10 and 12 and 8
नहीं
points.
I'm just thinking which one of these matches can be a potential qualifier match. Okay.
All of them are going to be equally important.
So that's
You
what I'm
look at
saying.
Punjab, Rajasthan.
So Punjab,
You look at
Rajasthan.
Punjab, Rajasthan. You have Punjab, Delhi. You have Punjab, RCB.
Even I'm telling you, if by any chance Pawan's Delhi Capitals win tomorrow, then Hyderabad also is like RCB only.
Tomorrow.
Hey, no, no, no.
Exactly.
Tomorrow,
Day
to
after, day after.
tomorrow
Sorry.
are two games tomorrow. No, no. There's only one game, huh?
Yeah, sorry, day
Uh,
after.
yeah, day after.
RCB Chennai is tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think
Ah,
Uh,
Chennai.
tomorrow as in it's only past 12, right? That's why.
No, no. I think
Day
tomorrow
after
is.
tomorrow, Hyderabad, Delhi.
Delhi.
That though, if the
Yeah.
Delhi wins, then Popla won't shut up. He'll go crazy.
Uh,
He'll again say Orange Army, Jash, Jash, Hill.
oh, we play on the 7th, but I am thinking about Gujarat Titans now. We are not talking about that their net run rate that has taken a hit by point 0.3, and their top two spot might be in danger because I am
Yeah,
really,
might be. You never know.
yeah,
I'm saying the biggest
confident about
threat is
Mumbai Indians. I
the
am really
biggest.
confident about Mumbai Indians now. Somehow
Yeah.
I'm getting a feeling Mumbai are back on track,
See, I'm
even
telling
if
you,
it's
the
just one
biggest
win.
threat is exactly. The biggest threat is Mumbai because Mumbai won't. As Siddharth said, Mumbai won't qualify now, but
Yeah,
Mumbai can play spoil the party for many teams. You know, who they have.
yeah.
So,
See, and the thing is, they are playing.
Pawan, if you're listening, can you filter by Mumbai?
Mumbai Indians.
Can
Just
you
put
filter
Mumbai
Mumbai's
Indians.
matches?
See, it's
Yeah.
And
exactly. If you see, if I'm not wrong, Mumbai are playing all the top teams.
See.
Top
Oh, I
four
have
teams.
it. I have it.
Mumbai is
Just
playing
literally
CSK.
Mumbai.
Mumbai is
Mumbai are
playing
playing
CSK,
CSK.
Gujarat, Hyderabad. Yeah.
Gujarat, CSK, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Delhi. Right.
Not the top teams, because
So
they can still.
Not the top
they are
teams, like they're playing
they
the
are
ones
a big
above them,
threat
obviously.
at this stage. They are a big threat to KKR, Sunriser, and Delhi. They are a big threat to these three teams who are looking to
Man,
grab that
if
fourth spot.
if by any chance Chennai goes to the playoffs, then nobody's stopping them.
No one's stopping that. Then everyone will cancel the tickets, go to home. That
But tell me
CSK are
something.
in, man.
Uh, One thing I want to check: how many matches are left between the top teams? Like maybe Lucknow, Gujarat,
Um,
Gujarat, Rajasthan, Lucknow.
so what happened today was okay. So who played today? Punjab, Gujarat have played. Okay, then okay. Are you asking like how will Lucknow play Gujarat?
No, no, I'm
See,
saying, see the
Punjab
top.
has four remaining. See,
Uh,
Punjab has four matches remaining, out of which we saw one is against RCB, one is against
Delhi,
RR, one is against DC.
one is
There's one more
SRH.
from Punjab.
Yeah, I
SRH,
want to
SRH.
know. See, the thing is, if the top four teams, which are now Gujarat, Lucknow, Rajasthan, and who else? I think Hyderabad. Okay,
Uh,
Hyderabad.
the top three, Gallo, top four teams. I don't know how many matches they have amongst themselves. Because if they have a lot of matches amongst themselves, then they will go through. Or at least two of them will
Pawan,
go.
just keep it as the normal. Like, don't apply
Yeah,
any filter.
but
Just
but
keep the
if it
remaining
is,
matches.
but if
Pawan,
it
Keep the
is,
remaining
Pawan, what you
matches.
can do is just go to the Crickbus points table because then they have a filter where you click beside the team and
yeah,
then the fixtures come. So that's
yeah.
Crickbus points table.
That's what I'm saying. If
Yeah,
there are
that's
matches like maybe KKR Rajasthan,
uh,
RCB Gujarat, okay, CSK Mumbai, sorry, CSK
uh,
Lucknow, then it becomes interesting. We
uh.
might have a scenario, never know, that out of
So
the bottom four right now, bottom five leaving Mumbai, two might go through. You never know. I don't
okay.
think
Exactly. That's
so.
what
So
I'm
so
saying.
if you
This
are
tournament is going to.
To
The
answer
reason
Ayush,
why
sorry,
Livingston
Siddharth.
came up, the reason why
Yeah,
Livingston came up was because of
Net
that
run.
key factor of net run rate.
yeah, obviously, yeah.
Because that is going to play a big role, very big role this time.
And I think if Punjab is what if we are able to get one more win like this, then our net run rate also pushes to positive. It's
Yeah,
still
man.
negative.
Punjab is. I'm telling you, if SRH loses, okay, badly tomorrow, then Punjab is fourth.
Yeah,
SRS, yeah,
I
exactly.
don't think.
No,
Yeah,
but
I
the
don't
thing
think
is, SRH
because
with the RCB match and
see,
the net run rate has shot up so much.
see,
I think
see,
the net run is.
Ayush plus point 0.4 and minus point 0.2. How badly is that? That's the question.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't catch SRH on net run rate because the RCB match 67 all out. That
Yeah,
has RCB gives this gift to one team every season where they get all out of 50, 60 or something. And they
yeah.
boost up. Every season they have gifted one match like this.
Yeah, so that's the Gujarat Titans. Thank you, Pawan. So you are asking, they are playing LSG. The only top team they are facing is LSG. at this juncture.
See again. See, no, exactly my point. Now you see the teams that are. Abey,
Okay. So LSG is playing Gujarat in the top half. Rest is and Rajasthan Royals. So Lucknow Super Giants are playing two teams in the top half,
uh,
and then Sunrisers play no one. Actually, no one. I think.
हाँ?
Yeah.
ये तो खेल रहा होगा
Sunrisers play
फॉरवर्ड
no
थोड़ी
one.
खेल रहा। अच्छा, I'm
Yeah.
saying that I somehow feel that
Uh,
my predictions for top four right now. Okay,
uh,
very bold prediction. I think Gujarat will go through.
yeah.
Okay,
Lucknow will go
Lucknow will
through.
go through. I don't think Rajasthan will go through. I just
Okay.
feel that Rajasthan is too dependent on Butler. Their batting is too short. Padikkal isn't in form. Samson is not in top form. Bolt is in horrible
Uh,
form. Kuldeep Sen, you can't be trusted on.
see,
Only they
see,
have Chahal and
right now,
Ashwin.
teams have reported
And
one thing.
remember, Chahal has gone 3 matches with 1 wicket.
Yeah,
Okay, so they have,
yeah,
and Ashwin is a bowler. Ashwin is a very good bowler, but he's also a bowler who which can be taken for runs. He's not a bankable bowler like Narayan. You get
yeah.
what I'm saying? So nobody, they are wicket takers, but they're not bankable bowlers like Rashid or Narayan. Both of them can be taken for
So I
runs.
think to beat Rajasthan, what teams need to do is they get Butler, they restrict them to a subpar score,
Yeah,
and then they
exactly.
chase it down.
Exactly. You see,
And
they
if
have
they
played
bat first,
yeah,
if they bat
Only
first,
their after Butler, their only batsman is Hetmar.
and
Samson
So
Sanju
is
if
Samson.
you
there.
restrict,
Samson is there, but yeah, Hetman also they have saved Hetman for the last 2-3 overs. Okay, and you can't always. So I'm saying they have a few faults, and the thing is, they don't have a sixth bowling option. They have restricted to 5 bowlers. So as I'm saying, Ashwin is the best spinner in India. Okay, but he's not a mystery spinner or a T20 thing like Rashid or Apna Narayan or Chakravarti, where people he might go for like Shami. Shami is a top bowler, but Shami when he starts getting hit, he gets hit a lot also.
See
Okay,
what Shami needs to be done with Shami is just treat him as Sandeep Sharma, finish him off before the death because
yeah,
he's not even performing with the
but
death.
then some,
Uh,
yeah,
and
but
put
then
Alzari
Sandeep
Joseph.
has to bowl na
I'll
at the end
rather
eventually.
I'll rather prefer Joseph at the death with his extra pace.
Joseph also is a run machine only. That's what I'm saying. Na. When I first saw Gujarat's team, they had quality bowlers, but they don't have variety in their pacers. All of them is come and seam up bowling. They do. They don't have a Herschel type of a bowler. They don't have even an Arshdeep type of a bowler who is
yeah,
accurate.
yeah.
Okay.
Ayush, that's why, yeah, Ayush, that's why I said that Gujarat might can go with two spinners with Rashid Khan. They can go with one Afghan spinner, that's Noor Ahmed, in place of Alzari Joseph.
Yeah. Also, leave Afghan spinner. They can also in place of Pradeep Sangwan, they can also play a Jayant Yadav. Okay,
No,
Jayant
Yash Dayal is better.
No, I'm saying as a spinner, Jayant Yadav they can play who is going to restrict the runs. Okay, as what I'm saying, you look at SRH. Although SRH got but SRH has variety. They have Umran Malik, right arm express pacer. They have Bhuvi, swing bowler. They have Nattu, death over specialist. So they have a lot of variety. You look at KKR, Tim Saudi. They have Shivam Mavi, Sunil Narayan. Different Andre Russell comes with the death. Again, Lucknow again. Jason Holder, death and top of the thing. Avesh Khan can do both roles. Okay, Ravi
Shamira.
Bishnoi. Okay, Chamira as the swing bowler at the top. So that's these Gujarat doesn't have the variety. And Rashid, remember, even Rashid Khan has been having a bit of a off time with the.
He's not up among the wickets.
So
Yeah, last time against Patidar and Virat Kohli, he was getting smashed, and against Abhishek Sharma also.
Sharma though killed him. That is what I'm saying. That Gujarat will go through, but I don't see them winning the tournament. But I don't think Rajasthan will go through because their top bowler is not in form. Their top batter, I mean, the top bowler is in form. Chahal, their pacer is not in form. They're
Yeah, and
relying.
also Bolt is also not shining. He's picking
That is what I'm
only
saying.
one wickets every day.
That's what I'm saying. The top pacer isn't in form, and they are relying on Kuldeep Sen at the death. You can't rely on Kuldeep Sen that much at the depth. And they are actually, look at, they're finishing Bolt off by the 14th over. So, and as I said, so I don't know. My four teams will be Lucknow, Gujarat. I want to say KKR. Chalo, I'll leave KKR out maybe. Punjab, and I feel S, I feel SRH will sneak through.
Okay, okay, that's a fair thing. I think we've
Yeah, that's
discussed
my
a
guess.
lot. We've discussed a lot on the points table. I think we've gone through the preview as well. So, Pawan, you can actually stop sharing. I think if you are there, yeah, thank you. So, yeah, guys, thank you for joining Krishna, Titanshu, Ritam, and obviously
Yeah.
Ayush with his magnificent entry as always. He's around the corner from UK. So thank you guys. Watch the sports breakdown, sports bit. Subscribe to the channels and keep showing us support. IPL is getting interesting, and yeah, let's see what happens in the coming weeks. And yeah, good win for Punjab, and I hope last minute prediction, guys. Ayush, CSK, RCB. Hello, Ayush. For tomorrow, who you go? I think Krishna, you can go.
Yeah, for me it's RCB.
RCB one. Sitanshu, CSK. No need to ask. Actually, Ritam.
RCB.
RC. Oh my God, RCB's got two votes. I'm going with Chennai. So now Ayush's vote is the tiebreaker. Who is he going for?
We even
Ayush, if
have
you can.
Pawan, no? If Pawan is there, Pawan, where are you? You
Watching
can't be
the
Arey,
somewhere.
UK.
Arey, Pawan will confirm in WhatsApp. No worries.
Pawan,
Pawan,
None.
Yeah,
Pawan,
yeah,
Pawan said
RCB.
RCB.
RCB for me
RCB.
as well.
RCB. Okay, so we are the panelist here and the host, Mr.
Are
Pawan,
you
is back.
sure, Pawan? Pawan, are you sure?
Yeah, yeah,
You
for
won't.
sure. Because I think,
I
Yeah, the
I
Aryan,
mean, even if
Aryan,
CS,
why? Yeah, why I am saying RCB is that because RCB lost three matches, and we saw that the team which lost, like Punjab Kings, like KKR, they are started to win. Okay,
hmm,
so RCB and three match loss, so I think they has a chance to win tomorrow's game. And
But
another thing that
Krishna, you know what the difference is? Now
Mhm.
there's a guy in the other team who's always one step ahead of you. So how can you beat that guy? As simple as that. If someone is one step ahead of you, you can't beat them. That's the thing. He just talked some magic words to the team, and now again 2 minute team meetings, nothing new. Back to old CSK. I was so happy. I think Sitanshu, you would agree. Matthew Hayden, Michael Hussey days were back in that last opening partnership. I was, vintage CSK. So yeah,
Yeah.
your thoughts on last game. Actually, I never got to know.
I
Yeah,
mean, I was pretty. I always wanted, like, even from the beginning, whenever we had the pre-IPL discussions, I always, even in the prediction for the first choice playing 11, I always had Conway and Rutraj opening. And I always wanted to see them continue, but I don't know for what reason, like, Conway was out in the middle. But yeah, like, he came back, and then we saw, like, around, like, the crazy opening partnership that we got. So that is one thing. And also the other thing is, like, I wanted to add was the Chela and teacher kind of thing. Like, the player who played under Dhoni for all these years is going to be up against him as a captain in
yeah,
tomorrow's game.
yeah.
Like
Puff.
yesterday, I mean, the previous encounter of RCB CSK, it was Jadeja who was a new captain facing up against old teammate, you would say. But this time it's going to be a captain against an ex captain, like player under a captain kind of thing. So that is
Yeah.
one thing. And RCB has already been beaten badly in the previous match. So that's one reason. And I mean, I was expecting Ritam to go for CSK because it would be beneficial for MI, but no longer that MI is having any chance, then I think that's why he's going with RCB.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
and another
Yeah,
Yeah,
Krishna.
another thing that if I support CSK, then it will be bad because CSK will be with 8 points, and they will start to win, and maybe
yeah,
into the playoffs. So
I
obviously
agree.
want CSK not to win tomorrow.
Yeah,
But
because
if you
RCB will anyways lose. Even if they beat CSK, maybe they'll lose their
So if RCB lose,
Yeah,
momentum once
that's
if
why
again.
I'm
RCB
supporting
lose,
one
RCB.
second,
I
one
know
second.
yeah, that's why supporting RCB because I know if they
Because
win
Pawan,
CSK,
tomorrow,
if
then
they
they
get their
will obviously
momentum,
choke.
if CSK get their momentum, they'll start winning consecutively for sure.
yeah,
If they
Pawan,
start
just
winning.
Yeah,
bring back
that's
the
my thing.
Pawan, just bring back the points table now once.
Yeah, sure.
Pawan, are you okay with show going this long? I mean, if you need to go somewhere
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah. No
RCB.
worries. That's fine. That's fine.
I mean, shows are gone for 2.5 hours and it's not even 1 hour. So
I that's only
It's what's
yeah,
the
that's only
answer? So what's
Sitanshu
the
saying
answer?
that if if
ha
RCB wins tomorrow, they will obviously choke in the later stage.
now just look at the points table. You have RCB at 10 points out of 10 matches, and
Uh,
you have CSK with 8 points out of 9 matches. Okay.
uh,
Now you guys are saying that if RCB wins tomorrow, it is beneficial for your teams, which is SRH and Delhi Capitals. So you see
No,
Delhi
how can you say
Capitals.
that, bro? It is not.
Krishna is a SRH fan, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
SRH,
yes.
SRH.
See,
Yeah,
Krishna.
And Pawan is a DC fan, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Now
Pawan,
you
he's not a DC fan. He's married to DC.
yeah. So
yeah,
now you
fans are
just
married. But I think that he's got a point. What advantage does RCB winning give to anybody? I mean, even for Punjab, I want RCB to crash, badly.
That's
So
what I'm
yeah,
like,
saying.
exactly my point. Like I that's what even I was surprised at looking at an SRH fan and a DC fan supporting RCB tomorrow. I was like, what is
Yeah,
happening?
you can't. No, no.
Because
See,
look at RCB. Just look at the points table. You have
Arey
RCB at
no,
10 right now.
listen, I have full confidence that if RCB win tomorrow, they will obviously choke in the later stage.
Yes, for
That's
sure.
why.
Acha,
I
okay.
agree
And
with
Now
you,
just
if
Krishna.
but yeah, see,
They
Pawan
don't
just
have the
open
momentum.
see
RCB.
again.
They won't win consecutive. If CSK get the momentum, they'll
That's
start
like
winning. I
yeah.
think
that's why,
3 or 4 in
I
a row.
agree,
Right
Pawan.
now, it's
No,
Arey
happening
no.
with
Yeah, I
Pawan,
agree.
captaincy
What I'm
also.
saying, Krishna, what Sitanshu is saying is right now in the current points table, if you see RCB wins, they go on fourth directly. Okay, you are talking about assumptions that they will choke. How can you know that
you just
Chennai
open
is?
Pawan just open RCB's remaining fixtures. They have
Yeah, yeah.
CSK,
CSK,
SRH.
SRH, Punjab, and Gujarat.
Ha.
And Punjab versus RCB, you know what happens in that game. Usually, Punjab does manage to beat
Ha.
RCB in the derby. And then Gujarat, I'm not
Ha.
sure about
So
that last game, what's going to happen with the experiments. So, I mean, SRH, I think SRH have a good chance against RCB. So, I think fixtures are
yeah,
looking tough
that
for RCB.
see
Hmm.
that's what you told even about CSK versus SRH. Like you were laughing at the thought of CSK winning against SRH. So
But
you
if
can't really
CSK
credit
start
anything.
The thing
beating
is, the
RCB, they
see,
have Delhi,
again,
Mumbai,
again,
Pawan,
Gujarat,
this at this
Gujarat,
stage,
Rajasthan. All
see,
I
four
think
are
at
Ha.
doable.
this stage,
Pawan, the
at
thing is
this
in this
stage,
See
it's very
IPL,
Pawan.
difficult.
IPL is not the T20 World Cup where you have a Namibia and a Scotland. In the IPL, anybody can beat anybody. Even
on
Exactly.
on given day.
we are
Yeah.
that is why we are saying that even Mumbai can
Exactly.
spoil the battle.
I'm not talking about the remaining fixtures and the types of teams you're facing. I'm just talking about the
Yeah, that
points
doesn't
table.
matter.
Just open like just keep
So
the points table. Don't show the
exactly.
fixtures. Just keep the points
So,
table.
so yeah, say
And
sorry.
you see, and you see RCB if they win today or tomorrow, whatever your time zones are. So if RCB wins, they go up to 12 points, which is directly in the top four for sure.
Yeah.
Based on the net run rate, maybe top three, but for now, at least safest
No,
thing
no,
is top
not
four.
top four for sure with the net run rate
Ah,
is bad, right? Yeah.
exactly. So which basically means SRS is out of top four. So Krishna,
Mm,
your team is out of top four if RCB wins tomorrow.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I
and
know,
that
but
means
But
yeah,
Delhi,
but
I mean,
Krishna,
let's
RCB,
but
say one game less,
Krishna,
right? So
we can't
one
live on
team
the
will be
assumption, now. We can't live on the assumption that CSK is gonna pick momentum.
Exactly,
What is
exactly.
the
And
guarantee?
imagine RCB. Imagine, okay, imagine you are saying if CSK wins all their matches, okay. Even if CSK wins all their matches, from
they
Krishna's
end on
perspective,
16.
look at no. Okay, they end up at 16. Okay, even if
Exactly.
first of all, that assumption is very that thing that they can't. It is not. It is possible, but it's a very far fetched idea. Even if they win all their matches, okay, then both Rajasthan and SRH are at threat. Both of them are at threat. So if it comes between Rajasthan and SRH, Then also, see, Hyderabad has how many matches left?
5.
Matches
Five.
left.
Five.
You will at least win 2.
See,
So
Hyderabad has one against Delhi. See, that's the point. Hyderabad has one against Delhi, one
yeah,
against RCB,
Then
and
they
scroll
got
down, one against
Mumbai,
KKR,
Punjab.
yeah.
one against Punjab.
Look at your run rate
See,
also.
Mumbai.
Krishna, look at your run rate also. It is net run rate is so high. So even if you're tied, you will get through. And that's what I'm saying. For the
See,
immediate
the
result,
thing
Yeah,
for
yeah, okay,
Hyderabad.
okay.
See, the thing
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
Hyderabad is
You
also
guys,
that
you,
one match
yeah,
against
I
Mumbai
am.
is not going to make a big difference. Like you would say that Hyderabad has an upper hand, but that result will not make much of a difference as
yeah.
it
Yeah, yeah.
would
The
make
CSK
compared
versus
to the other
RCB
four.
won't make a big difference for SRH, but for DC and
What are you saying?
KKR,
Yeah, yeah,
What
yeah.
both
are
the
you
games
I
will be
that's
saying?
only
destroyed.
saying
To
Ayush,
tomorrow,
Ayush and Sitanshu, that you guys have clearly summarized, clearly clarified that I will support obviously CSK then, because I support RCB because tomorrow that because RCB is so unpredictable team. Anytime they can choke. That's why.
Yeah, but
But
if
it's
you look at it,
but no, no,
but
uh,
wait.
it
uh,
Krishna, one
Krishna,
thing.
I'll tell
Pawan,
you
why
what
did you
happens.
say? No, no, Pawan, why did you say that it doesn't SRH score doesn't matter tomorrow's match?
No, no. So anyways, if CSK, I'm saying if CSK wins 8, they'll go to 8, right?
Yeah,
SRH
but if
still has
RCB wins,
10.
they go to 12, no?
They'll still remain in the top 4. They'll still remain in the top
Arey,
yeah,
4.
but if
How
that's
the
RCB
that's
result
wins,
only
matters,
saying I am
na?
supporting CSK after the clearly
But
summarization of
But
SRH has the
Sitanshu
responsibility
and
of
Ayush.
beating
again, the
DC.
अरे
margin, guys.
पोपट
SRH has
No
the
one, no
responsibility of
one.
beating
अरे
DC on
पोपट
Thursday.
Pawan,
देख
just cool
सितांशु
down,
लेट गया
just cool down. Hear
सितांशु
me
लेट
once.
गया पवन के लॉजिक से
Hear me
Sitanshu.
once. The thing is, we need to just, be very. We can't predict it. But if Sunrisers, sorry, CSK's net run rate is affected positively, that means RCB are already poor on run rate, and I'm saying Sunrisers versus Delhi game. If Delhi are already positive, if Sunrisers give a shock to Delhi and their net run rate takes a hit, that is an advantage for Punjab. That is an advantage for RCB. That is that's also the
yeah
thing. So we need to keep
tomorrow's
some
match matters
margins,
to
and we need to analyze the table after the result so that
yeah
we
see
get.
tomorrow's match matters to our Hyderabad. That is what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Tomorrow's match
That's
See,
yeah.
matters.
simplest logic. See, simplest logic over here is if it is a CSK match or if it is an MI match, all the teams in the middle will be supporting CSK and MI. Simple.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
it's any match against Gujarat Titans for any other team,
Yeah,
the other teams will be supporting Gujarat Titans because Gujarat is already on top
agreed. Even Lucknow
and
to an
CSK and
extent.
MI are at the bottom.
Even Lucknow to an extent.
Uh, to an extent, exactly. Like there's that 2 points difference, but yeah,
Yeah, see, because the middle teams are not fighting for the top two spots now. They're fighting for 3 and 4.
yeah, the middle teams are fighting for 2, 3, 4 at this point because the middle teams are playing a lot of head-to-head matches.
I know, but I still feel that Gujarat and Lucknow maybe. But the 3 and 4 first, two maybe later. At least
Yeah, yeah.
qualification we're fighting for.
That's what the main point is. The thing is, Rajasthan, Hyderabad, Punjab, RCB, and Delhi. These five teams have a lot of matches within themselves remaining.
Hmm.
Mm.
So that is
Yeah.
going to be a very big
Yeah,
factor.
then that will
And my point is, all these five teams ka fans. Now, if it is like for example, I'm giving like if it's the RCB's match tomorrow, and if it is against when it is against CSK, so teams like Sunrisers, Punjab, Delhi, and Rajasthan, these fans would be obviously supporting CSK.
yeah.
And suppose now, let's say there's
Also,
another match,
yeah.
MI versus, let's say MI versus RCB or MI versus
Am I?
Punjab.
Am I?
So,
For
so
sure.
SRH, RCB, Delhi, and Rajasthan fans would be supporting MI.
Yeah,
That's the
see, you
simple
can
logic I'm giving.
support MI, you can support two teams blindly, MI and Gujarat. CSK, maybe after two matches, you can't support because then even CSK reaches that position. But for now, you can support Mumbai. And the
For
thing with
now, that's what I'm
CSK is
saying. For now,
why you can
CSK,
support
MI, and
CSK
Gujarat.
also is that CSK has terrible net run rate also. So even if they tie with your team, okay, then also your team remains on top.
But
That is
one match
what
can make a difference, right? Who knows if CSK just
I'm
crash
saying. But yeah,
RCB
see, look at the
tomorrow?
net run rate, na Pawan. Look at
Again, these are assumptions. These are assumptions. We can't predict on
See, that's
assumptions.
what the only thing. See, the thing for CSK is the simplest logic for CSK and like fans like me is if CSK is winning the five remaining matches, irrespective of the difference of the victory, if you're winning five matches, first of all, number one, you're ending on 16 points. Number two, each match you're winning, so your net run rate will obviously improve.
Improve, and also the middle teams are playing each other. That is the big
Exactly,
advantage. So
exactly,
it is not that all the middle teams are playing Mumbai or they're playing Gujarat. They're playing each other, and if they're playing each other, one is winning but one is losing also.
exactly.
Right. So
So
that's
that's where this entire league is going to be like in this very tight situation.
Hmm. Pawan, what are your
There,
top four for now? What do you think top four for now? Without being biased as a DC fan, what is your top
Yeah,
four?
I think Gujarat, Lucknow for sure they are going to go through.
Yeah,
Rajasthan, I don't think. I think they're going to fall off, in my opinion. I think Sunrisers have a chance.
no, tell me
Seeing their
yes
net
or no.
100 and matches remaining, I think Sunrisers have a chance. Fourth, I think is between Punjab and Delhi. I
I'm
think
asking,
Punjab have a chance. I
give
think
me
Punjab
one.
have a chance over DC. I think seeing how they're performing, I think DC might end up fifth. I think I feel like DC will just miss the playoffs, and yeah, I think Punjab
Who don't
might
think that
top four.
CSK will surprise and win five or four in a row?
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
asking.
yes. Who knows? Yeah, they could, but I still think it's a bit too far. I would say CSK one match earlier. I would say yes. CSK can go to the playoffs.
I
But
mean, if CSK had won that match na against Gujarat Titans with
that
Chris
would have
Gayle.
been a yeah, exactly. If that match would have gone in favor of CSK,
Yeah, man.
then CSK
Same
would
as
have been
with
on
the KKR match.
CSK would have been on 8 right now, and Gujarat would have
Same
been
as
on
been for
see,
14.
seeing
KKR.
the fixtures remaining, they have
Same as been for KKR. You know, KKR has got
see
two, three
DC.
very close matches.
And
The
you like now
Rajasthan match might be very interesting because Rajasthan, I feel they may be losing momentum, but perhaps these are assumptions once again. So
I just
you
feel
never know
Rajasthan
what.
is. I feel that Rajasthan is.
But
See,
Rajasthan is not going to end up with 12. They're going to win one or two for sure. One, at least one.
the only
Seeing,
thing is ना Butler से डर है मतलब Butler on his day can literally win you single handedly.
yeah,
That
but
is the
that,
only thing.
yeah, that could happen. That could not happen. So you never know.
see the main thing was the main twist that has come in this tournament is because of those two matches of Gujarat Titans, one against CSK and one against SRH.
Hmm.
Agar those two results have gone the other way, and
It would
maybe
have been
consider
more
even
interesting
Punjab,
now. It would have been way more interesting.
maybe even consider Punjab wala result.
Punjab
Okay,
are the for sure, for 100%.
exactly. So now you consider these three results going against Gujarat. So you have Gujarat with 10 matches and 10 points. You
Hmm.
have CSK with 9 matches and 8 points.
8 points.
You have Sunrisers with 9 matches and 12 points. And you have Punjab with 10 matches and 12 points.
It would have been way more interesting.
Exactly.
Hmm.
But ठीक है still see
So,
IPL में it will go down to the wire for sure.
yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah, until the last match, I think the fourth position might
like
not
to be
be.
fair now, only fans of two teams won't be affected, Gujarat and Mumbai, because
Exactly.
till the
Hmm.
playoffs. I'm saying till the playoffs.
Hmm. I agree.
Others because
I think
Mumbai.
Lucknow has two matches against KKR. No, the two remain. That also could be a interesting thing. I mean,
Will Lucknow has
Lucknow.
2 against KKR?
Yeah, they
Might
have
be,
two against KKR.
might
Are you
be,
sure?
Yeah. Sure. We're checking. Wait.
might be. Man,
Yeah,
Lucknow has 2
KKR
against
on the
KKR.
7th, KKR, again
Oh,
KKR
damn.
on the 18th.
Oh,
mm,
okay.
7 days.
gonna be
Wow.
interesting. Gonna be interesting. KKR has all the KKR who or Lucknow also has top teams, huh? Gujarat and Rajasthan. So if
So
Lucknow loses
if
both,
we see Lucknow and KKR two matches, let's say it goes one apiece.
Hmm. Yeah.
Lucknow and KKR, let's say it goes one apiece.
Hmm.
So it is basically going to be Lucknow 12 matches 16 and KKR 12 matches 10.
Yeah.
no, see if KKR even loses one, then they're out. I feel so because they've also
No,
played
no,
an
that's what
extra match.
I'm just bringing this into like perspective. Like
Uh,
they have two head to head, right? So
Yeah,
both the teams will end up on 12 matches and they'll get 2 points each. So
yeah.
Lucknow ends up on 16 points
All yeah,
and KKR ends up on 10 points from 12 matches.
but all the teams is supporting Mumbai now. Everybody, irrespective of who you are, you will support Mumbai anyhow.
Except when
Anyhow.
the team faces Mumbai. That's it.
Yeah, obviously. I'm saying
You
Yeah.
don't say, bro. You don't say.
yeah. So Chennai and the Mumbai and
I think
KKR are
CSK
supporting.
CSK
MI is
they may
there.
face again,
CSK
no?
MI is also having a match. Yeah. I think
Yeah,
12th May,
yeah.
right?
That
Well,
Mumbai wins, then it's better for the teams also.
Yeah.
hmm,
In CSK MI now, like till that match, everyone will be supporting CSK. In CSK MI, everyone will support MI.
Yeah.
hmm.
MI can be a party pooper because Ishan
They will
Kishan,
be. They are going to be. That is for sure. They are going to be.
Yeah, for
MI.
sure. After winning their first match
See,
against
MI has
Rajasthan, obviously.
MI also has 5 matches remaining, right? So
And
MI has.
this thing with MI is not that batting is good, man. It is good. It is just that their bowling has been so shit with their spinners and all that.
See, it's
So
almost the same case with
I
CSK as
can't
well.
trust MI. I can't trust MI to be fair. Who they are playing? MI Gujarat they are playing. They are playing KKR, Chennai, Hyderabad and Delhi. Their
So
bowling is
again,
too.
they have 2 matches on the middle of the table,
Hmm.
one just up and two just above them, and one on the top of the table.
Yeah, see their next match is inconsequential against Gujarat. But
Yeah, so that one, so no one will care. Like Gujarat wins, they're through. MI wins, doesn't really matter to anyone.
KKR.
Yeah.
So Pawan have to go now. Okay.
Yeah, I think we'll end this right, guys. Right. I think
Okay.
that's yeah. So thank you
Okay,
so
okay.
much, Sitanshu, and everyone who joined, Ayush and Aryan who hosted, Ritham who left midway. So yeah, guys, please do subscribe the Sports Breakdown. We went to hour. Sorry, guys, for that. It's one name, but yeah, we spoke a lot about these playoffs assumptions and yeah, hopefully, I don't know, RCB versus CSK going to make crack of the game. I don't want to make bold predictions after all these explanations. So yeah, anyways, if CSK win, the net run rate may improve, but still, I don't think they'll go above DC and KKR unless CSK thrash uh, RCB. Then perhaps it will go to plus 0.4, but I don't know what's going to happen still. But anyways, guys, please to subscribe the Sports Breakdown. Please like, comment, and share also to Sportbit, and see you in the next video, guys. Thank you.